5 important NCIS characters that Tony and Ziva's spin-off cannot ignore. Hello everyone, I am Karistina. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest news updates. The newest spin-off of NCIS Tony and Ziva, is the perfect opportunity to bring back franchise alums who have exited the universe. CBS hit procedural series has said goodbye to some of its best characters in the past 2 decades. This time, however, there are new opportunities for several of them to return to the NCIS franchise that didn't exist in the past. An appearance in NCIS Tony and Ziva, a new spin-off starring Michael Weatherly and Cote Pablo, can make those dream comebacks a reality. NCIS Tony and Ziva will continue the story of Anthony DiNozzo and Ziva David, 2 former NCIS agents from the flagship series who had a slow-burn romance from seasons 3 to 11. Unfortunately, despite co-starring in the mothership for so long, this will be the first time that their collective narrative will really be focused on. As established characters, Tony and Ziva have past connections and relationships to explore. By revisiting their story and adding more to their established lore, the universe has the chance to bring back more NCIS cast members who have existing ties to them. 5. Ari Haswari. One of the most exciting characters to consider for the NCIS Tony and Ziva story is Rudolph Martin's Ari Haswari. Ari was introduced in NCIS Season 1, Episode 16, Bête Noire, when he infiltrated NCIS headquarters by sneaking into the autopsy department in a body bag delivery. Ari antagonized the team for the remainder of Season 1 and into the beginning of Season 2. He finally met his end in NCIS Season 3, one of the best seasons of NCIS, mainly in part due to the introduction of Ziva David and her connection to Ari. 4. Orly Elbaz. While she wasn't one of the most prominent characters in the NCIS franchise, Marina Sirtis Orly Elbaz' character played a significant role in Tony and Ziva's shared journey. Sirtis first appeared as Elbaz in NCIS Season 10, Episode 21 Berlin, in an episode that followed up the murders of Jackie Vance, Paula Newsome, and former Mossad director Eli David, Michael Nori. Elbaz was revealed as the new director of Mossad, meaning she had taken the place of Ziva's father after his murder. Following her introduction, Elbaz facilitated one of the most critical moments in Tony and Ziva's story. Elbaz's most significant role in the NCIS universe was her appearance in NCIS Season 13, Episode 24, Family First. The Mossad director appeared in the episode after a report that Ziva's family home where she had been staying had been attacked. While Ziva's fate momentarily hung in the balance, it was soon reported that Cote Pablo's character died in the fire, leaving her former partner and friend Tony DiNozzo in shambles. Amid his grief, the Mossad director appeared on a special mission to NCIS headquarters, informing Tony that he shared a daughter, Tali, with Ziva. It would be meaningful for the Mossad director to check in with the parents since she had a special connection to their life together. 3. Eleanor Bishop. One of the most beloved franchise alums with a prime opportunity to appear in NCIS Tony and Ziva is Emily Wickersham's Eleanor Bishop. Ellie joined Gibbs' team after Cote Pablo left NCIS in Season 11. She replaced Ziva as Tony's partner for 2 seasons until Weatherly departed the series in Season 13. While her time with Tony and Ziva on the flagship NCIS series was brief due to the agents exiting the series, Ellie played a significant role in Tony and Ziva's story. After the team believed Ziva was dead, Ellie found evidence she was alive. In NCIS Season 16, Episode 13, Ellie found out clues suggesting that the former Mossad operative was still alive. Case led Ellie to an office where Ziva had worked under the radar. Later on, she found a note from Ziva asking to keep her true status a secret. Ellie's connection to Ziva led her to work with Odette Malone, who trained her in secret and eventually recruited her for an undercover operation that pulled her from her post at NCIS, causing her to disparage her reputation. The development connected Ellie to Ziva and returned her to her intelligence background. Before joining Gibbs' Major Case Response Team (MCRT), Ellie was an agent with the NSA. She joined NCIS as a liaison officer between NCIS and the NSA before officially joining the team as a special agent. Ellie's connection to the revival of Ziva's NCIS story and her background in intelligence make her the perfect fit for NCIS Tony and Ziva. 2. Sciuto. What could be one of the biggest returns in the NCIS universe is that of Polly Parrott's Abby Sciuto. Abby is one of the original members of Gibbs MCRT, appearing alongside Mark Harmon, Weatherly, and David McCallum in NCIS pilot on JAG, the 1990s legal procedural. Polly Parrott has a rich legacy in the procedural, being an inaugural member of Gibbs' NCIS team. Unfortunately, she has yet to return to the NCIS franchise due to a dispute with Harmon. For a couple of reasons, Tony and Ziva would be the perfect setting for Polly Parrott's NCIS return. Firstly, it would allow her to return to the franchise without appearing in the flagship series, which she vowed she would never do. Secondly, Abby, Tony, Ziva, and McGee shared a special bond, working together for years, so it would be heartwarming and nostalgic to see at least Parrott's character reunite with NCIS' first romantic pairing, especially now that they are officially together. Abby's appearance in NCIS Tony and Ziva would make Cote Pablo and Michael Weatherly's return the full-circle experience that the revival of their characters warrants. In many ways, Abby's lasting friendship with Tony and Ziva necessitates checking in with the former NCIS agents for their franchise comeback. Abby's appearance in NCIS Tony and Ziva would make Cote Pablo and Michael Weatherly's return the full-circle experience that the revival of their characters warrants. Moreover, Abby has a specific set of skills that would lend perfectly to Tony and Ziva's story, which involves an attack on Tony's security firm. One Leroy Jethro Gibbs. Last but certainly not least, including Harmon's Leroy Jethro Gibbs in the Tony and Ziva spinoff would be epic and heartfelt. Gibbs has not reappeared in the NCIS universe since Mark Harmon exited NCIS in Season 19, making his return to the franchise highly anticipated. Though the actor will officially return to NCIS in the prequel NCIS Origins series that will explore Gibbs' past, the Tony and Ziva spinoff is yet another opportunity to bring Gibbs back. Although the former MCRT lead is in Alaska enjoying retirement, jumping back into action to help old friends would be a realistic return. Harmon's NCIS return in Tony and Ziva is realistic because Ziva is the one character who has beckoned Gibbs out of retirement before. The beginning of Season 4, Ziva convinced Gibbs to return from Mexico to help her escape a tricky situation with Mossad. Harmon's NCIS comeback in NCIS, Tony and Ziva also wouldn't have to mean that Gibbs was coming out of retirement. Could be a brief phone call between Gibbs, Tony, and Ziva for the former agent in charge to check up on the agents he treated like his children. Source: Off Duty and NCIS Rewatch. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Christina. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.